Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to AriesEDC live from the shop. Decided to start just a little early, so I hope everybody is doing okay. So let everybody pop in. I already see some people who are saying good morning, so that is awesome. We got Donnie Bless in the house. What's going on, Donnie? I know it's early, but I'm an early bird, and I've already been up for several hours actually. Robert Feely, channel member, what is going on? Marco, channel member, what is going on? B Shady was in here, channel member. Ground Fog was in here earlier. We have Trouble Bunny, which is awesome. Good morning, Trouble Bunny, as a channel member. I was up at yeah, I was up at 4 a.m. and it is now 8:26, so or 8:28. 5. Yeah, no, I was up at 4. Actually, I was up before that, but hey, you know what? I don't sleep. I just don't sleep anymore. So I've given up trying. I fall asleep and I wake up. But we have work to do today. That is for sure. I am extremely ahead where I want to be, which is awesome. I am making really great progress on all of the builds. Good morning, Robert. Why is this not working? My light doesn't want to swivel on me. There, get some light on here. But yeah, so we're gonna be bouncing around a little bit today, I think, just because I'm in that kind of transition where I've started to clean up the ADCRV2 July builds. Wow, lighting is horrible. Holy cow, has it already been almost a year, Robert? Holy cow, salute to you, my friend. Thank you so much for being a member for 11 months. Holy, next month will be a year. Oh my goodness, really? That's crazy. That is so crazy. I'm trying to get a better, I started hand sanding the blades, so you can kind of see that they are all, this one is nice and hand sanded, which is ready for the next step, which would be the maker's mark. I got to put the maker's mark on both on this one. Remember, this is a yoke dough, so it gets my maker's mark and it gets the yoke dough maker's mark on it as well. And then I have these 3, which all need to be hand sanded out. So we're going to be hand sanding these today and getting them all cleaned up to look like that. So I want all of these to get nice and shiny to look like that. These 3 are all going to be tumbled, so I have to tumble them. William Hornbostel, good morning, sir. And this bush hawk is going to be acid etched and tumbled. So we're going to be acid etching and tumbling that one. I don't know if we're going to get to it today. Actually, I might get to it today, but I'll probably not during this live stream. Can you grab the camera for a... I don't know what you mean, please, but I have a feeling it's not appropriate. And if you continue, I don't know who... Jax Rankin, hello? Hello? Hello, hello. Question 4, why do some of your knives get a sharpening trowel and others don't? Trying to tell you what. I don't know. It's where I want to put the grind. So the hawk and the bush hawk, the grind line gets put back here. So I don't need to put a sharpening choil in there because the edge of the blade comes all the way to the back where the finger is, which I don't really like to do because that gets you really close to the sharpening edge, where something like this, I like there to be that space to protect your finger. So I put a sharpening choil just for ease of sharpening on those types of blades. So that's kind of why I do that way. It's just my preference. It also helps me with handles. I could push the grind all the way back here. I don't really enjoy doing that. So I would rather kind of do that. But yep, awesome. So we're going to be hand sanding today, doing that. I got to clean up those blades, and then hopefully we'll get to putting the maker's mark on them. So we might be bouncing around a little bit today. I'm all set up in the room for the maker's mark, but yeah, it's just how I set it up. So something like the hawk, this is just the blank. I know lighting is horrible. I tell you what, let me switch. Let me switch cameras. We're gonna switch. We're gonna go to this camera. Awesome. So something like the hawk, this is just a blank, but I'm gonna grind this back here. I could put a sharpening choil in here, but the hawk, I pull the grind back behind the edge of the blade a little bit so that the whole blade is sharpened. So like on the bush hawk, like your bush hawk that you have, the grind is way back here. So all of this will be sharpened. But the blade is far enough away from the finger, but you know, I don't want anybody getting too close to the cutting edge either. No problemo. All right. I tell you what, we're going to be hand sanding today, so let's do that. Set this up here. Bring you guys in. There. Can you guys see that? All right, you can see that. Actually, I can tilt that down a little bit more. How's that? There we go. That gets you right in there. Jim Cox, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Before I get into hand sanding, I have my fan behind me. I'm crashing into it. No room. There's no room. So before I get into it, I have to sharpen my package hatchet. Well, if you're cutting leather with it, yeah, it probably needs to be sharpened and stropped. You can strop it. Well, yeah, you have the strops, that's for sure. So anyway, I want to do a quick pocket check for the 10 people that are in here, but I am carrying a pickled steel Freya. If you don't know anything about pickled steel, you guys gotta go check out pickled steel, because these are just budget bangers. Love these things. They're awesome. And on the belt, I have the TRM tag-along. This is a really cool one. Just a new offering from TRM, and they just killed it on that one. Great acoustic, yeah. That one has amazing acoustics. This thing is so good. It is really good. Like $28, guys. 20-something dollars for that. I know it's D2, but for a little work knife, oh man, this stuff stinks. We're using the leather sheath on the tag-along. Yep. I'm still using it. I have it set up for belt carry, and it's perfect. It's perfect. I don't know. I don't have any issues with it. It fits well. I can horizontal carry it very well. I haven't had any issues. No issues. No issues at all. Because, see? Peek. Peek. It takes up just as much room as a Kydex sheath does, so. It doesn't have any pockets yet. I don't always go away from the stuff like that. Here you go. Timmy! You don't need to punish yourself. You are perfectly fine. So, yeah, I was kind of concerned with the leather sheath Trouble Bunny, but it's cool. It really is a really cool blade. All right, guys, I'm gonna get to sanding. I'm gonna put the fan on. Raise your hand or yell at me if the fan is bothering you guys. I'm gonna turn this so I can see the chat because I can't really see it on my phone. War Room EDC, Chris, what's going on, man? Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. Kathleen, hello. I wear a Reich Hummingbird neck knife every day. Yeah, that Reich Hummingbird is a perfect little neck knife. That is for sure. That is a perfect little neck knife. That is for sure. And I already went through that whole thing of Windex almost. Kelly's Mishmash, good morning, my friend. Channel member, moderator. Chris War Room EDC is a channel member and a moderator. Glad you guys are here. Illuminati! What's going on, Blue? I hope you guys are finding yourselves a little bit in a better place. I know it's stressful. You guys have been through a ton, brother, and I know you're driving forever every day. But gosh, I couldn't even imagine. But I hope the community's been helping you out. I know there's been a lot of great things coming from you, so that is good to see you. Great to see you this morning. And you guys get the sounds of the birds and everything today. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Hope I didn't miss anyone. That's okay. You're doing good. Sat down at my desk at work. All right, Blue. I hope you have a good day at work. Thanks for listening in while at work. That was awesome. Yeah, William, I know. I didn't feel like putting shoes on today, so you're stuck with the Crocs. I just was lazy, and all I'm doing is hand sanding today, and I somewhat vacuumed my floor, or somewhat swept the floor up, so I'll be all right. I really don't think these things through. Brand new American, what's going on? Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, morning. That's a bunch of crock. Way too much. Love seeing you get the space clear together, loving the elbows. Yeah, we're gonna get there, Trouble Bunny. All right, so I can turn the camera around and show you, but so, how am I gonna do this? Here, let's do this. See? So basically, there's that side of the garage. And I had the forge set up over here. And the idea is now, in this space, I'm gonna do a 3 foot by 3 foot table. This a little bit. But we're going to do a 3 foot by 3 foot table. that I can put here that gives us room to move around our storage and that kind of stuff, and some of the stuff we still need to go through. And I'm going to put the oven, my little heat treat oven, and the oven I use for Kydex integrated into that, so I can quench over here, and then use the oven for tempering, and move all of my Kydex presses out here, and I'll be able to do Kydex up here, so I can press the Kydex and go straight over into the shop to do everything else for the Kydex. So this will be like Kydex and tempering. So the oven will be here, everything else. So yeah, I'm going to be able to stretch out a little bit more. It doesn't really help this side of the room. It doesn't help this side of the shop, but it'll do something. It'll be something. Yeah, Chris, you've been here, so you've seen the mess. Yeah. Chris, you've seen the mess. Well, metal, unlike wood splinters, working right back out. Yeah, metal can work their way back out. You got rained out at work? Maybe I can make it to the knife shop today. There you go. There you go, BNA. Go to the knife shop. That would be an awesome day. Yeah, Chris, you've been here. You saw the mess. It's totally different now. Totally different. Yeah, so do I. Love when a plan comes together. So I'm going to be able to free up some space. I would love to be able to store the Kydex out here. You guys aren't even looking at me, but I don't want that Kydex in the hot shop, so that can stay in the room. And then I'll just work the Kydex out here. I got to go shower and get ready to build a set of aluminum bleachers that someone ran into. Oh no, that sucks. All right, back to work. You guys distracted me. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh yeah, how do you like that bush hawk there, Trouble Bunny? You like your bush hawk? Hey Tim B, how do you like your bush hawk? It's your design. Amazing. I haven't used it for anything legit yet, but it might be primary cabin. Ah, very cool, Trouble Bunny. Carnivorous One, hello, good morning. That knife you are working on now is amazing. Love that blade shape. Oh, Tim B. Tim B. You're not biased at all. No biased here. No biased opinions. At all, I am sure. Well, I'm making 2 more. So I hope you guys are having a good day so far. I know everybody probably is planning on getting ready to go to work or getting their coffee morning. That looks good. Let's see what kind of damage I could do. Throwing knives? No, William, I haven't made any throwing knives. Yeah, Gabe, what's going on, man? I hope you're doing all right. Got to shower and be at PT at 10. All right, Robert. I hope everyone, yeah. Yeah, I have the fan going on right now there, Gabe. And if I have to put the air conditioner on, I'll put my air conditioner on. I'm hoping to not have to get to that today, but I'm sure I will. Start a little bit more aggressive on this. I started to get handle materials in for these, so I'm hoping this upcoming weekend I can start putting handles on these guys. I'll share with you here in a bit some of the stuff I got in, only because it's live and I like to share extra stuff with you guys when we're live. But I did get some of the handle material in, not everything. I'm still waiting for a bunch of bits and pieces, but yeah. Unfortunately, I had to use about 3 different suppliers of handle material, so I couldn't all get it at one place. I would much rather get everything in one place, but doesn't always work that way. Does not always work that way. I'm gonna do doing a lot better, but I forgot to take all my medication last night. Oh boy. I hope you're all right, Gabe. It's depending on what it is, you can't forget your medication. Oh, you got to go twice a week, Robert? How much longer do you have for the PT on your shoulder? I know you've had something done. The blood pressure medications are the ones I am most... Well, yeah, no, you can't forget your blood pressure. Gabe, you can't forget that one. That's probably the most important one you need. I go back to the doctor on the 8th, and then I can start strengthening exercise. Not sure how long. All right, Robert, very good. Michael McCoy, channel member. What is going on? Welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. We are just hanging out. We're hanging out. I'm getting some hand sanding done. SC Knife Monkey, what's going on? Just back from my Aikido class. Well, that's interesting, Michael. Aikido. Well, that's kind of cool. Do Aikido. Don't mess with Michael McCoy. SC Knife Monkey, what's going on? That's awesome. Everybody's popping in this morning. Good morning to everybody. I hope you're having a great day or planning on having a great day. But I guess you should plan on having a great day every day, right? With my anxiety and PTSD, my blood pressure usually runs high enough to have a stroke headache. Oh no, Gabe. Hopefully we don't get to that, my friend. And forgetting your meds probably didn't help with the anxiety, I am sure. Hey, what do you guys think of that? What do you think of them apples? They look like this. Now it looks like this. So now I gotta flip it over and do the other side. Love that design, most popular design of this build series. Of this, yes, I'm doing 2 of them. So 2 blooms, one's a bloom harpoon, and 2 bush hawks. So far, it's been a pretty popular design. Took up Tai Chi. Oh, really? Tai Chi helped you, Michael? That's awesome. I can see that. There's a lot of different aspects of that I can see helping with anxiety and everything else. Uh, 1931 Leatherworks. I am working on a bush hawk. I don't know the measurements off the top of my head. It's about a 3-inch blade and 6.5 overall. So I think it's about like that. So I can measure it. Let me get my ruler. I don't remember all of them off the top of my head. All right, so how am I gonna do this? So overall, it's 6.5, like I said, and the blade is just at 3 inches. So we're at a 3-inch blade and 6.5 overall. Look at that, I was right. Look at me, look at me. All right, what am I doing? I need a little bit of this. Why does this keep coming loose? Yeah, it's good to see everybody, Bluminati especially. It's good to see Bluminati. I know gone through a lot, but community it's nice that the community can help him out. And twisted sis. Oh no, that's not good. That's not cleaned out at all. That is not cleaned out whatsoever. Bring out the big guns. I need to go in heavy. If anyone here with a bush hawk is interested in leather work, Leather Scout Appendix carries sheath for Aries bush hawk. I have one ready to ship. $45. Really? How'd you manage that? Did you get the measurements from somebody, or you did it? The great thing is playing with knives has always calmed me down as long as I'm not in public. Yeah, Gabe, there's that. Interesting. That's cool. Pretty cool, Terry. You already have that? Also, Michael, so strictly health related. That's pretty cool. It's getting there. It's getting there. I gotta clean that out. Yeah, that would be awesome. Terry, I'd love to see pictures of what you're offering. I could totally hook you up, because leather is just not something I'm set up for. It was made for a T-cut Night Stalker, but it's the same basic size, so a bush hawk should fit. Yeah, hey, that's awesome. And $45 for a custom leather sheath? Come on, guys, that's a great deal. You and SC Knife Monkey both. And I'm rocking a leather sheath today too. Look at that. Bing. My TRM tag along in the leather sheath. I've been liking that thing. The lanyard is definite though, because that helps you pull it out of the sheath. It helps you get it out of the sheath, but this thing is so cool. And I heard so TRM is in the middle of doing another run of these, getting them done, but the next ones are going to be in Magna Cut, okay? Magna Cut. I just want to make sure everybody understands, Magna Cut. This in Magna Cut? Come on. Yeah, crazy good deal, Michael, you're right. Crazy good deal. There, I got pretty much cleaned up now. Let's go for... Love the form-fit sheath. It came in. Do you know the price in Magna? No, I don't know the price in the Magna Cut, Tim. I wish I did. They've just been slowly sharing information with me. So that's all the information I have right now. Is the next run is going to be in Magna Cut. They're getting the blades done now, so they're in the middle of another run. I was happy to see that it was a success for them. I want to get a T-Kelp Piranha with one of their Leather Scout carry sheaths. Yeah, Tim, if I find out, I'll let you know, my friend. I will definitely let you know. I know KC is interested too. That is for sure. That goes for everybody else. If you're interested in a nice EDC small fixed blade, and you know TRM is going to put out a really great product, this tag along is such a great little EDC fixie. I added the lanyard. It comes with leather, so you could do a leather lanyard, but I did paracord on mine, and I was totally ready to do a Kydex sheath, but I decided to keep leather. Hello, where are you guys headed?
Aldi parking lot.
Aldi Brakes. Look at these positive steps. Positive steps. Nice to see someone do a wet mold with their leather sheath before selling it. Yeah, they did. They did a really good job. Because it right in here, I know you guys probably can't see it, but they really formed that well. And that's not coming out. It's in there. So they did a really good job with it. I'm pretty impressed. I'm going to keep the leather. I'm not going to do Kydex. I was totally going to do a Kydex sheath for it, and but I'm really happy with the leather sheath. Really happy with the leather. Dun, 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 dun. There you go. Pics posted. Go check it out, guys. Check out 1931 Leatherworks on Instagram. That's awesome. That's awesome that people have done a leather option for my stuff, because I tried leather and it's just not something that I'm going to be able to do. So I'm happy with Kydex, but if you want leather, there are so many great leather people in the community that can help you out. You got SC Knife Monkey, you got 1931 Leatherworks, you got Grizzle Bear Leatherworks, you got Tactical Terry doing awesome leatherworks. So many great options for you to choose from. How can you go wrong? Relax. I get so tense when I do this. I have to remind myself to relax. Relax. I love the raptor skin and carbon fiber looking Kydex. Yeah, Michael, I like those too. I still have some here. It's a really good looking option. They have a ton of different. There's like a basket weave one that I've been thinking about doing a run on. There's, what else was there? There's so many different. That's like another rabbit hole, that's for sure. All the patterns and design Kydex and Holstex and Yeah, there's a ton of stuff out there. I recently helped a maker figure out how to adhere some crushed velvet inside their paddock sheaths to help reduce chances of scratching of the blades. Really? How did you guys manage to do that? I would love to hear that. I had a fixed blade by Half-Faced Blades, and they did it. They had crushed velvet in their sheath, which is interesting. How did you adhere it and press it? That's pretty cool. I'm glad I'm not the only one commenting that song. Awesome, Michael. Thanks. There you go. Illuminati dropping the links. There you go. You just left off an S. That's easy enough to fix. That's easy enough to fix. Where'd my leather strap go? Using a spray adhesive right before the press. Really? So while the Kydex is hot, you adhere the crushed velvet onto the Kydex before you do. Okay, interesting. 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 Interesting, Gabe. That's a good little trick. All right, let's see. That looks good. That looks good. Awesome. All right, I'm happy with that. What do you guys think? We got that side cleaned up and that side cleaned up. Cool. All right, that's 2 down. Typically, heat breaks down adhesives. Very curious to what you're using. Me? What I'm using? I'm not using anything. Oh, Michael, let's talk about game, but yeah. I have taken pancake-style Kydex sheaths apart and skinned the exterior and leather and reassembled it. Well, that's interesting. So the exterior is leather and then the interior is the Kydex. So you're just wrapping the Kydex in leather, basically. Thanks, William. That one did not have jimping. This one has jimping. $45 is not a special deal. That is just what I currently charge for custom fixed blade sheaths. That's an excellent deal. If that's your normal offering, dang, that's a steal. $45 for a handmade leather sheath, guys. All over that. Now you got to get yourself a bush hog. That's the problem. Get yourself a bush hog. You could probably fit a hawk on it if you have a hawk. The hawk's the blade's a little smaller, but so overall it's a little smaller. Yeah, that is an excellent price for custom work. That is for sure. No argument here. By now, folks. Yeah, that's absolutely true, Donnie. Absolutely true. It's only going to get better. And he'll only end up charging more because once the word gets out, As a matter of fact, if anyone wants this sheath, I'll do $35. What? Jeez. Dang. I'll have to mention here, I recently acquired a small fixie with a Kydex. It really doesn't fold the blade. You really need something else for it. There you go. There you go, Michael. Maybe it'll fit that one. I don't know. Maybe. Man, look at these deals. That's what happens. The right place at the right time. Books are always open. I'm listening, but have to get back to cleaning. I'll jump back over when you say hand materials. Well, you might be a little while. I still got this one and another one to hand sand first. Got a long ways to go. Whoa. What's going on with my tool? My tool is not working properly. Yeah, that one's better. That one is much better. That's much better. Much better. Okay, I'll watch you in chat. Just found you on Instagram. Yep, there you go, Michael. It'll totally be worth it. When you get a hand-made custom piece of anything, leatherwork, whatever, it's totally worth it. 100% worth it. 110% worth it. Yeah, that looks good. Aussie sauce. Aussie sauce. All right, let's clean up this blade. Super 77 multi-purpose adhesive is the spray adhesive they used. Interesting. Interesting. Thanks for sharing, Gabe. That is pretty stinking cool. I've seen it done with some other companies, and I always wondered kind of how they were able to do it. So that's a rush, man, because when that Kydex is hot, you only have a limited time to make sure you get it in the press, everything lined up properly. So I guess they're laying the Kydex, slapping that on there, then throwing the blade in and strapping it all together. Yeah, I can see you having time to do all that. You could probably spray the adhesive on the velvet before you pull the Kydex out of the heat. Yep. I'm just in my head how I would do it. 100% agreed, Scott. That's why I saved 10 weeks. That's awesome. That's awesome, Gabe. Thanks for that. Pretty stinking cool. Yeah, that gives the adhesive time to get tacky. Yeah, so if you spray it on the piece of velvet, let it sit there, then you're pulling the Kydex out, laying that in the press. I do taco, so I had the one piece of Kydex, lay that in the press, take that, lay that on top, take the blade, press the blade however it fits, and then you're on your way. Okay, I can see that working. That's pretty cool. Hey, William, thanks for popping in, man. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button, double tapping that screen, and hit that like button on your way out. That'd be awesome. Time to leave for physical therapy. That's all right, Robert. Have a good one. Thank you again for popping in. It's already 9:30. Wow. I need to get some water here in a second. Wow, look at that, man. Jeez, that took nothing. Let's 120. This is 400. Hello from Russia? Hello from Russia? That's awesome. Hello from Russia. Very good, William. You're awesome. Thanks for being on top of it, my friend. Always on top of it. He liked when he came in. That's awesome. I just wasn't talking to you. I was talking to everybody, though. Make sure everybody hits that like button. Not bad. Now I gotta do this side. That side, I'll do this side. That's not terrible. Yep, always helps in the algorithm. The old good algorithm. The old algorithm. Everybody chasing the algorithm. All right, let's do this side. One side done, let's do the other side. The other side. We're going to the other side. You're not chasing the algorithm. Donnie, I know. Donnie, you don't really care. You're just like, I can't even think about that. We're just lucky you share what you share. I definitely tried, but I have no idea. So I posted a video about the TRM tag-along, just the unboxing, and all of a sudden that video has gotten over 2,000 views. I have no idea. I don't know. I posted all these videos that I thought would do really well. Yeah, he's too gangster. I know. Donnie just wants to make stuff. Yeah, he just wants to, and there's nothing wrong with that. Make stuff. But I did a compilation video. I need to get water. I did a compilation video of all the work that I've done so far this year. And it only got a small amount of views. And then I do unboxing of the TRM tag along, and that one's gotten over 1,000, 2,000 views. I don't know. I can't figure it out anymore. So I'll just keep posting, and if they hit, they hit. If they don't, they don't. And not much I can do about it. I can just keep on trucking. Keep on trucking. Oh no, I forgot to. I hope nobody tries to call me again. I forgot to turn that off. It's like every Thursday when I'm trying to do my live stream, somebody tries to call me in the middle of the live stream and my phone shuts down. That's all you can do, Aries. Yeah, that's all I can do, Donnie. You know, that's all anybody can do, really, unless you're really plugged in, which I am not plugged in. I'm just going to continue to post videos, continue to make content, post content. If they do well, they do well. If they don't do well, they don't do well. I'm just going to continue. It does get frustrating when you work on a video, something like the compilation video, where I'm plugging in all these photos and everything else, making it look nice and putting music and all these other things that you do to edit. And I don't like editing videos. That is not my favorite thing to do. And then you get like no views. And I guess I need to come up with more catchy thumbnails and everything else, but it's a lot. Casey! What's up, Casey? I feel like you should be doing a Rocky 3 workout with this music. No, I gotta keep it upbeat. I gotta keep it somewhat upbeat. Thanks. Junior Knife Collector, hello and welcome. Thanks for subbing. That's awesome. Got some really cool stuff coming up. If it's any console, that compilation video is one of my favorites. Thanks, Michael. I know people, listen, and I'm not trying to be a jerk, and I know people that are plugged in and have subscribed, and all of the people that are truly plugged into what's going on enjoyed that video because they got to see maybe their knife in the video or other people's knives, or they've watched those knives being made, and then it's like, oh yeah, I remember that one. But, you know, it's strange. It's a strange situation on YouTube. I'm sure Casey, we just all talked about this. He just talked about this not too long ago. I have 3,200 subscribers here on YouTube, 3,200 subscribers. But when I drop a video, I'm not getting 3,200 views on a video. I'm lucky to get 100 views on a video. So where are all these people at? It's very confusing, and it can be a little frustrating, but like I said earlier, you make the video, you put the video out. If it gets viewed, it gets viewed. I have to continue to move on, continue to just do my own thing, continue to push forward. So it's all very strange. It's a strange dynamic, but I enjoy doing the videos. I enjoy sharing all of this kind of stuff with you guys, the build along process. I have some, I forgot to tighten that. I have some really cool stuff coming up. So, or at least I think cool stuff coming up. So hopefully all I can do is hope that you guys will like it. And I know the people who are in my live streams on a weekly basis and are always making comments and part of the community and everything else, you guys will watch. I know you guys will watch. It's just a very strange dynamic here on YouTube. It's a very, very, very strange dynamic. All right, KC, thanks for popping in, my friend. I only have like 300 subs. I'm fresh to it though. Yeah, you just started, and I mean, you're posting or you're doing your live streams and everything else. That's pretty cool. I have 180 Donnie. I just started a few months ago. I need to make shorts and that's them to mix. Yeah, I mean, Kelly, and if don't get frustrated with the process. Just keep doing what you're doing. It will come. It will come. You have. I haven't. So I was in a lull for probably a good month where I wasn't getting, or 2 weeks. I'll say 2 weeks, where my views all went down. I lost subs. I didn't gain any subs for about 2 weeks. And then all of a sudden, everything started to creep up again. It's like this little test that YouTube does where they're like, okay, how serious are they? Are they going to continue to push through? And even though you're not getting subs, so it's just really strange. Why would I get frustrated? I'm happy where I am. New subscribers, happy for people. Yeah, same here, Kelly. Like I just said, like I have 3,200 subs on YouTube, which, believe me, it's awesome, and I appreciate every single one of those people. And it's amazing to say that, but it's strange that I can say that. But when it comes to actual views on videos, I'm not getting 3,000 subs or 3,000 views. I'm far from it. So it's a really strange dynamic. I don't try to understand it, but just go with it. Because I've had people reach out, and I'm probably going to talk about this in my TNFNU tomorrow. And they have gotten frustrated and they don't understand why. And then they see other people doing well. And yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about that today. Hold on. Trust the process until you don't. Come on, Marco. Eventually, I'll put more priority on social media. Still working on making actual business. Once things are going smooth. All right, very good, Donnie. No, I don't have a website, Donnie. I've thought about it, but literally the website would be just to show off the knives, not to make purchases. Just because I would have to find a server that would be a secure place to get credit cards and that kind of stuff. I would start a channel, but I have issues learning technology since I usually only retain information for 5 minutes. Yeah, you gotta have a little bit. I mean, I do everything on my phone, so there's lots of interesting video software that you can use. Dun dun dun! They have returned. Yourself a special treat? Ooh, stuffed mushrooms. Well, I will eat stuffed mushrooms, yes.
I bought her. I'm gonna make her one. She was on me.
It's on you. Thanks. Fook Doozle, what's going on, Fook? Yeah, I don't understand the people that whine that I'm only at XXX people when they maybe do 3 to 4 videos a month to begin with, no consistency whatsoever, and complain about no growth. This is all very true, Kelly. You got to have consistency. Casey says it all the time. There's another reason to have it other than sales, attaching a monthly newsletter to it for example. I'll find Brian and Kim's video. Cool, Donnie. Yeah, shoot that to me. I would be interested. Mrs. Aries just started her website for her art. I don't know if you guys have seen what she's been doing. If you follow me on Instagram, she has opened her own Etsy store selling her art, and she just created a website for herself. So I don't know. People have mentioned to me about a website, and I think it would be helpful as far as like showing off all the different patterns and models that I have, just so people can see my work. It gives like a home base to springboard off of, but yeah, I can see why it's good. Marco. I love stuffed mushroom. My preference is medium, maybe small mushrooms. These were like this big. All right, another one down. Looks pretty good. Doesn't look bad. This one's going to get acid etched. This one's going to get acid etched and tumbled. So, but that looks pretty stinking good. I like it. All right. There's just good info theory on getting more exposure that lasts, etc. Yeah. No, I totally get it, Donnie. I totally get it. Yeah, I've believe me, I've kicked that idea around. Definitely kicked the idea around, especially for like production companies to see kind of what you're doing if they're interested. I think maybe possibly kind of brainstorming. Now I'm getting hungry. Yeah. Oh no, that reminds me, I gotta go do something real quick, but oh well, I'll do that after. Oh, that's nice. Oh, bending down is hard. I'm over here with a 4-year out-of-date website. Yeah. I've had a website with another venture that I had, so I'm familiar with it. And my wife, Mrs. Aries, she's just a whiz at making things look absolutely amazing. But I don't want to put extra work on her, so it would have to be something that I did myself. But I can totally see all the positives that come from doing your own website, that is for sure. All right. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. So I think Sunday for the makerspace guys, we're gonna have Wade Knife and Tool on. I have invited him. We just have to lock everything down. So I think we're gonna do that. So that'll be cool chat with him. Wade Knife and Tool, get to visit with another knife maker in the community. So that will be a cool conversation. Thank you for the idea, Donnie. You push that one. I love how Fook comes in and everybody, all they do is put a bunch of O's. Every time. Fook, I do it too. I do it too. That's awesome. That is awesome. Nice, Gabe. You get to feel like Norm from Cheers. Absolutely. That's what's, well, beyond several other reasons, but that is totally another good reason to love this community. That is for sure. I'm drinking. I am drinking. Neil McKenzie! What's going on, Neil McKenzie? I didn't see you. Yeah, I have to stay hydrated. Yes, stay hydrated, stay cool. I do my best. Let's see. Bloom Harpoon. This one is getting tumbled. So this isn't getting acid etched, it's just getting tumbled. So that looks good. Greg Vanderlip, what's going on, man? Haven't seen you in here in a bit. We are doing some hand sanding. All right, this is the last one, guys. So we got this side and ching, the money shot on that side. All right, let's do this side, shall we? Boom. Let's sit here for a little bit. What did we just say? Spook. Somebody comes in and everybody says hi. That's awesome. And that means a lot. I've had some conversations with some people in the community, and that just little aspect of as soon as you say hi in a chat and everybody says hi back, that little token means so much. You think just saying hi to somebody is not a big deal, but first, there are people within our community where that drives them. That is like, that makes them feel so good, whether they're having a good day, bad day. Big Jim, what's going on, man? Just downpoured? Yeah, it's bright and sunny here, that's for sure. It might rain later today. I'm hoping it rains later today. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name and they're always glad that you came. Yep, exactly. But there's some people within our community that are not a good place mentally. And sometimes just coming in and other people saying hi and welcoming them is what they need to get to the next day. I mean, I've had people actually reach out and tell me that. So never take that for granted. And when you see people, say hi, because you don't know where they are on their day, in their life, and just someone coming in saying hi, welcome, just makes them feel part of something that they need. So this is what I've been told. So it's, to us, it's just saying hey. To other people, it's a really, really big deal. Just something to think about. Wife got hired at a new job today. An interview. That's awesome, Greg. Congratulations. Yes, Michael. Just that acknowledgement means the world to people. Like me right now, I have to go to work. Just a dollar store, but help us float by for now. She's a punch away. Hey, listen, a job is a job. A job is a job. Whether you're doing that or something else, right now, a job is a job. So if that's enough to help keep the roof over your head and food in your stomach, then you do what you gotta do. So congratulations. It's an awesome thing. Yep, any money coming in is a positive thing. Robo! Well, this has been fun, guys. We'll see you. No, I'm just kidding. Some people have social anxiety and can't be in crowds in person, so being part of a crowd in here maybe baby step them into getting back to crowds. That is an awesome post, Gabe. That is awesome. You are absolutely right. There are a lot of people, especially within our community, that get anxiety in crowds, but to come in here and be able to socialize with other people where they know you is cool. Missed court at 8:25 now, so your warrant to be issued. Another identified thing. Oh, jeez, what happened? Oh my goodness. Goodness, what did I miss? I missed some details on that. Yeah, Greg, what's going on, man? Are you good? Trying to get in. Don't get yourself locked up, my friend. Yeah. That looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Let's do this. This is the last one. They don't like when you skip court dates. No, they don't like when you skip court dates because you're costing the court money when you do that. And you know the courts want their money. I got pulled over for window tint. Well, the driving. I love how you put the window tint first, and then all of a sudden, and also driving without a license. That's the part was this one. Oh, Greg, come on, man. That sucks. But I find it funny that. Yeah, I got pulled over for this, but I didn't have a driver's license. Dude, come on, man, you gotta make better choices. Nothing pisses off a judge more than no show. Yeah, this is absolutely right. Yeah, Gabe, next time they will have to hold you until the trial. Yeah, you don't want your license. Well, I guess you've already gotten your license suspended if you don't have a license. So basically, you're in court for driving without a license. That's what the court date is. Not the tint. The tint is just what got you pulled over. Rainbow! What's going on, Rainbow? Hey, I will salute to you, my friend. Salute to Rainbow. Thank you. Yeah. Almost a year, right? It's crazy. Crazy to think about. Thank you very much for coming in and doing a super chat. That is awesome. Almost a year. You don't want your freedom suspended. If I go to jail and be held again like last time because of the support warrant for a different county. Oh, geez, Greg, it sounds like you're getting into a big mess. Are you paying attention? Yeah. If you get rid of the tent and got the license, they would have dismissed it. Yeah, if you got rid of the tent. Thanks, Rainbow. Later, Neil. Thanks for popping in, man. It's getting there, Ray. It's getting there. Just gotta rip it off. It's not worth going to jail for, that's for sure. Just tin. The child support warrants are usually $300. Pay your stay. If you do go to jail, you will serve both jail sentence at the same time. Oh! If you're not too busy, hit me on Instagram real quick. Who, Robo? Me? I'm a little busy right now. I don't think you're talking to me, but... All right, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Driving tag, yeah. I was told Michigan got rid of their tent laws. Did they really? Florida has not. Florida still has major tent laws, that's for sure. My bush hops. Yep. I just showed you it. That was what I showed you. Last I know it had to be like 35% above. Yeah, but you get pulled over for tint, and then they ask you for your license, and then they find out your license is suspended. That's a whole nother problem. Scott won't make a knife. Apparently, you need to get on the books and pay for some such nonsense. What? What? Oh, yeah. That's kind of how this works. All right, so that guy's looking good now. The Bush Hawks are both looking good. What time is it? 10:10. The Yokto is looking good. Yep. Most places have tint laws in the front windows because it endangers officers if they can't see what people are doing inside the car. That makes sense. And Rainbow, that's yours. That's the one with yours. No jimping. No jimping. So, Bush Hawks, Aries, you dirty birdie. Yeah, I don't know if there's a... Tim B and I came up with that name, so I've had my truck for almost 6 years with a stock privacy tint, and all the times I've been pulled over, only one cop mentioned the tint, and he said my rear plate light was out at like 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Well, all they need to do is pull you over to run your name, and then if your license is suspended, then SOL. I mean, what are you gonna do? You're screwed. You are screwed. All right. I'm hot, so I'm going to. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? This is what I'm looking at right now. You guys can see both. So this is what I'm looking at right now. My wife used to get pulled over all the time for legal tint. We finally had to remove it just to reduce her stress. Well, yeah. Yeah. Stress is bad. Stress is bad. Stress is not good. So the next thing I need to do with these is I need to put the maker's mark on all of these. These get my maker's mark, and they get some other maker mark. It's in the maker's mark, and the Yokto maker's mark on it as well. So I do that, but I'll hang out here. Go here for the next. Vicente Donna. I tell you what, I want to move this all into my room. Do you guys mind if I move all this into my room? Let me figure this out. Let me well, wait. Let's do that. You guys are talking about your tint and the popos. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna move this in here with my water. Phone is hot. All right, so we're gonna move into here and put this up here. Oh no, it's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. Okay, it's not gonna fall. Fixed it. We're all good. We are good. Okay. And plug this in. So let's move this down over here. And I think I'll talk to you guys about the etching. I don't know. Sound like you have some experience. Okay, we're gonna do that. That works. Plug this in. Hey, the knives. I need the knives. Do you guys want to see how I etch? I've shown it before. Definitely shown it before. All right. All right, so let's put these here. Not on that. Dang Ross, what's going on? Derek for real. Hello, hello. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Hope you are doing good, Derek. Right, let's see. You're not allowed to drive anymore due to your seizures. Oh, well, that's not good. We don't want you to have seizures. Awesome, awesome. All right, so the next step on these blades is I need to put the maker's mark on. I can do that, or we can just hang out and chat. That's completely up to you guys, whether you want me to do that with you guys or not. Cops all over YouTube breaking the laws and violating people's rights, all on their dash cams and body cams broke down by lawyers. Yep. There's always going to be that. Always going to be a little bit of that. Robo taxi would work wonders for you then. Missing some raindrops, so better get back to it. Have a good one. Oh, we're dang. Well, Ross, thanks for popping in for just a bit. Thank you so much. If you're just popping in, make sure to hit that like button. It's very helpful for the channel. World's a crazy place. Speaking of cops, I need to call this lady back about a job at a detention center. Oh, okay. Good luck with that. Hope that turns into something. The choice is yours. Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna hang out with you guys. I got 10 more minutes. I usually end at about 10:30. But yeah, we'll just kind of go from there. But this is, I'll show you the setup. That's the setup that I use to do the etching. I have my machine and I have all these little stencils from my stencil printer, which is right here. I have a Brother P-Touch stencil printer, or a label printer that I can print stencils on. And then literally I do that. So I've shown it before, several different videos, but that's my setup to do that. So good morning, Jesse. Good morning. Good morning. I hope everybody's good. They don't let blind people drive 80,000 pound vehicles. No, probably not a good idea there, Derek. Probably not a good idea. Probably not a good idea. I know it sucks for you, but it's probably not a good idea. Oh no. Have I been double this whole time? Oh my goodness. How about now? Can you guys hear me? How How am I being doubled this whole time? Nobody said anything to me. Oh well. Oh well. Oh man. How's the life of a bog time knife designer? I'm so happy for you. Things are good. Things are good. The balloons are doing well. They sold out on White Mountain knives again. I don't know when they're going to get another batch in, but they finally sold out of balloons on White Mountain knives. I hope everybody has been getting them and has been enjoying them. Okay, good. It's just funny, I had both microphones, the laptop and my phone going. So you got yours, Raybo. That's cool. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope it fits. A lot of people have been posting little videos here and there. Derek. Yeah, you can't see, but that has nothing to do on my end. But yeah, I think the last one that sold was the black version with the black burlap micarta was the last version that sold. But yeah, so we got a few more minutes to go. I did my pocket check earlier, but I'll do my pocket check again. In the pockets, I have the pickled steel Freya. It's like a $20-something knife on their website. I don't even know if any of these are available. Kelly's Mishmash can let me know. But what a cool budget work knife. It's so smooth. I mean, just butter. It's so good. But yep, Ulti-Clip is great on the bloom. Yeah, I haven't tried the Ulti-Clip. I have one. I have one here. I haven't tried it on the bloom, but you guys know I like to belt carry with the loop. So boink. You're currently out of stock on Freyjas. Well, Aldo, let's go, man. You need to get Kelly some more Freyjas. Derek says he likes the blue one, so you like this one. So blooms are all sold out, unfortunately. You can get them on Kubi's website, but they are no longer available on White Mountain knives. So really cool deal. I think you ended up spending $40-something shipped. Also in the pocket today is one of my new favorite fixies, and that is this. This is the TRM tag-along. Jeez, it's such a cool. It is 3 fingers. I have the lanyard on mine, but a cool thing. I think the Piccolo is going to become really popular. I think so too, Gentleman of Honor. I think so. That one is too. More of a tariff issue right now, unfortunately. Oh, that stinks, Kelly. That stinks. I haven't been keeping up with any of that stuff, but yeah. The TRM tag along, 100% enjoy this thing. And I've been in chat with TRM. They did say they're making more of these, and the next run is going to be in MagnaCut. This is like PBL 27 or something. It's a powder form D2. But the next run that they're going to do of tag-alongs is going to be in MagnaCut, which, I mean, there's nothing you can say. Nothing you can say about that. That is pretty awesome. I just want to know if I can go. I know I would love to visit the TRM factory. You can. Can I still get? Yeah, you can still get them on Kubi's website. They still have them available, Derek. I am carrying the Crew Carta Paramilitary 2 that I sanded the micarta down and used some micron paper on until it as smooth as I could get it. Then put Wicked Wax on it. That's awesome. Good choice, Gabe. That you high polish some micarta. That's the cool thing about micarta. You can go rough or you can go totally smooth with it. It's pretty awesome. I live really close to TRM. I just don't know if they let people in the door. Yeah, I don't know. If they do, let us know. That would be pretty cool. You have to show up with a TRM in your pocket. Raybo has a Manix 2 G10 S30V. Oh, you bought one. That's cool. That'll be here tomorrow. Very awesome. Yeah, gentleman of honor. Yeah, I mean, it definitely doesn't hurt to ask. Just walk in and be like, hey, do you guys do tours? I'm a huge fan. They're very nice people. I'm too poor for a tier. Yeah, no, I get it. They're expensive. I have 3, including my tag along. I have my Holy Nerd, my Bulldog, and the tag along. If you win one, there you go. If you win one, that'd be awesome. I'm too poor for an Ozark fail. Oh, Robo. Too poor for an Ozark fails. That goes. I don't know where this goes. I think it goes there. Oh, only carrying slip joints today. Copper lock and a sodbuster junior. Hey, nothing wrong with a nice slip joint. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah, Robo gets it. Don't let Robo fool you, though. Don't let Robo fool you. Oh, what time is it? Oh, I got one more minute. I got one more minute, and then I gotta go, folks. One more minute, and then I gotta go. 2 hours is my limit. And then I'm gonna start etching the maker's mark on these things and get them moving. Going to do shorts on them this afternoon. Yeah, good, Raybo. Awesome. Couple shorts, space them out properly. It's always a good thing. I likes to be fooled. Yeah, don't let Robo fool you. Don't let Robo fool you. Well, anyway, listen, guys. Thank you very much for popping in and hanging with me this morning, getting all of these hand sanded and ready. These are all the July 80 CRV2 blades that I'm working on. And I've already hand sanded them, heat treated, did everything. I've already hand sanded them. We're looking really good. Handle materials. Oh, I said I would do this. I said I would share. So I have gotten some of the handle materials in. We are going to be doing some Royal Pearl Blue Kieranite. So this is the Royal Pearl Kieranite. This is the blue and yellow Kieranite. So that's going to be going on one of the blades. And they sent me your 80 CRV2 is really good. I have no issues so far. All right, very good. I'm very glad, Raybo. Very happy. So let me take these out. What I like is they sent me the actual matching matchbook scales. So they matchbooked them. So that's pretty cool. This is going to be going on the Bloom Harpoon. So I got that Kieranite. And then some desert ironwood. So we got some nice, very pretty desert ironwood. That looks really good. This we're gonna do something special with. We're doing something special with. Yeah, Derek, I'm glad you did. Careful, Scott's knives come super sharp. Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna give you a knife, it needs to be sharp. And that's what I have so far. But I think the rest of that stuff is coming. Jantz, thank you for sending me a cool book. Now I can drool over all of the options that I have. So anyway, also I have some cool Kydex coming. This red Kydex, we got some kind of stuff. So really cool stuff coming. It's gonna be a cool month, and I'm already got way ahead where I need to be. It's only the 26th of June, and I already have over half of the July builds, getting ready to get the maker's mark and the final touches so I can start doing handles. So no, Raybo, I haven't gotten those. That's the only material that I've gotten in so far. Actually, well, I have black micarta, so, but it's not like fancy to show off. So I do have micarta here. So we have micarta, and I have red liners and stuff. There, take all that stuff out. So we have the black and red micarta with black pins. We're gonna be doing all that kind of stuff. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for popping in and enjoying your morning with me. I really appreciate it. For everybody who did super chats, thank you so much. I really do appreciate the super chats. And both of you guys said pretty much the same thing. It's almost been a year since I've been monetized and been able to have channel members. So you guys are amazing. Thank you, everybody. Again, please remember, subscribe, like, leave a comment or not.